if you were to tell people that somebody had a connection to the Bilderberg group, it might raise some red flags, for example. Or even if, okay, they attended one meeting, let me go ask them, let's dig deeper into it. But if you were to say that somebody was a steering committee member of the Bilderberg group, that would definitely raise red flags. You definitely say, okay, wow, they're connected to some shady people. Maybe I should be cautious and skeptical of them. Unfortunately, it seems that like in the current media alternative, or as David calls it, the mainstream alternative media space, so many people are choosing to ignore those connections, as well as connections to the Zionist Israeli lobby. And we see both of those connections with these men, Peter Thiel and Eric Schmidt. Eric Schmidt, for those who are unfamiliar, he's the former CEO of Google, also been heavily involved in US politics in the Trump administration and the Obama administration and the Biden administration, specifically regarding artificial intelligence. And then Peter Thiel, of course, he's the co-founder. He goes back to PayPal and what they call the PayPal mafia, but also the co-founder of Palantir. Palantir is, of course, this private intelligence firm that received their $2 million in the beginning from the CIA's venture capital firm In-Q-Tel. So the short version is you've got a lot of swampy creatures here who are all interconnected, and as you said, on the surface level, they're opposing sides. Eric Schmidt is going all in on Kamala Harris, as well as some of the other more, at least what we're being told, left-leaning Silicon Valley tech guys. They're going with Kamala Harris, including Alex Karp, who's also a co-founder of Palantir. He's also a steering committee member of the Bilderberg Group. So they're going for Harris. And then on the other side, we've got Peter Thiel, who, again, Palantir, Bilderberg Group, etc. He's been supporting Donald Trump since 2016. Peter Thiel actually helped Donald Trump's VP candidate, J.D. Vance, helped him win his Senate race in 2022. I think he donated $15 million to help him win that race. And then he continues to support J.D. Vance. He continues to support Donald Trump. So on both sides of the equation, you've got these allegedly opposing forces. But as I mentioned, both kind of coming back to the same support group, Bilderberg Group, Zionism, etc. And as I was digging further into these different connections, I came across this America's Frontier Fund, and I hadn't seen anybody else writing about it. And I do think it's important for us to sort of, uncover these various pieces of the puzzle. As you know, there's so many, it's such a big web, right, of different connections and relationships. And more people are familiar with things like the World Economic Forum, even the Bilderberg Group. But there are a lot of these lesser known institutions, nonprofits, think tanks, allegedly philanthropic outfits that are also playing a role in the puzzle. And I think it's important for us to know their names so that when we see their names pop up in the future, we can raise an eyebrow and say, okay, I remember hearing about these guys and who they're connected to. Maybe I should be skeptical of, whatever they're involved in.